Welcome to Wildflower. My name is Romina Rasmussen and I'm the pastry chef at Les Madeleines in Salt Lake City, Utah. And today we're going to make a cream puff filled with custard. So to start off, I've already made my cream puffs, so that part's done, and we're going to make the custard together. I've been heating up a couple of cups of milk and it's ready to go. So I'm going to add to my egg yolks, I'm going to add some sugar. When you combine sugar and egg yolks, you want to make sure you mix right away, because otherwise the sugar will actually burn your egg yolks and then you'll end up with clumpy custard, or pastry cream as we call it. And then I'm going to add to that some cornstarch, and that will help thicken our custard. So make sure that's all completely incorporated before you move on to the next step. Otherwise, again, you'll end up with lumps. And you want this to be creamy and smooth. So that just takes a second. The vanilla, which I'm using as flavoring today, is already in my milk. So that part's ready to go. You can flavor with just about anything. You could do zest or a liqueur, other types of extract like almond or lemon. You can do zest, but you'll want to strain it out before you actually make your custard. Otherwise, another source of clumps. So, all right, I've got it completely incorporated. So I've already heated up my milk. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do what's called tempering. So I'm going to add a little bit of my hot milk to my egg yolks. Not too much, because I don't want to cook the yolks, but I want them to be closer in temperature so that when I add it together completely, I don't end up with scrambled eggs. So now it's ready to go back on the stove. And don't turn the heat back on until you've completely mixed it. Okay, and you want to do this at a fairly high heat, and you're just going to mix this. It's going to take about 4 or 5 minutes to get it until it's nice and thick. So I've actually already got some made that I folded in. I folded some whipped cream into it. So we're just going to go ahead and use that. I've got it in a pastry bag with a plain, it doesn't matter what kind of tip you're using, you just want a tip to give it a little bit of strength as it goes in. So I've already made a hole in the bottom of my cream puff, and so I'm just going to squeeze until I can feel it coming out. And so I'll do that a couple times. All right, and one more. Okay. So there's that. Then you can finish them off a couple of different ways. Traditionally, you would flavor the outside the same way as the inside so that you would know what the flavor is. So you could use like a fondant or a glaze. You could use a very simple powdered sugar. If you want to go less traditional, then you could take it and dip it in some chocolate. Shake off the excess there. And have a chocolate on the outside and vanilla on the inside. And we'll just do some more powdered sugar over here. And that's how you make a cream puff filled with custard.